Hello, it is Throwback Thursday, December 16th, 2021. Steve Sipress here, and it was on December 16th, 1973. It was a Sunday. I remember that day because my dad took me to Shea Stadium in Queens, New York to see back then my beloved New York Jets before all the NFL turned into a ridiculous organization. I was a fan. And my dad had season tickets for business purposes. He had 4 tickets per game. And he would take he was in sales, and he would take his prospects and his clients to the games and to out to eat before the game in the dining room and all that kind of stuff, and wine them and dine them at the games and write the whole thing off. And those were the days. But also, I got to go to a bunch of the games, including that one. I remember it was the final game of the season. It was a really cold, snowy day, and OJ had rushed for over 200 yards the week before and was on the verge of breaking the all-time rushing record set by the great Jim Brown, widely acknowledged as the greatest NFL football player of all time. Now perhaps you have Tom Brady surpassing him, but anyway, Brown's single-season record was 1,863 yards. And OJ was at 1803 coming into that final game of the year. And the buzz was all over the place. Of course, he's going to get 60 yards. He's going to get 61 yards and break the all-time record. This is exciting. He's going to get 61 yards. Is he going to do it, before the halftime? Is he going to do it early? Is it going to take all day? Are the Jets going to, it's snowy, right? So we know the Bills aren't going to throw. He played for the Buffalo Bills. We know they're not going to throw the ball at all. So the Jets will really gang up and beef up their defense just to stop OJ, and let's see if he can get it. Maybe they can stop him, blah, blah. Well, you know what? All that went out the window because very quickly OJ got past 61 yards, broke the all-time record, and then suddenly the buzz was, holy moly, he could, if he gets 197 yards in the game, he's going to go over 2,000 yards, unheard of. No running back had ever gone over 2,000 yards with the record 1,863. And back then, it was only 14 games in a season. Now, I don't know now, I haven't paid attention for years to the NFL, but I have a feeling 2,000 yards has been done several times. It's a 16-week or is it a 17-week season or whatever it is. But back then, it was 14 weeks, and it was a big deal. And I got to be there. Pretty exciting. So thanks to my dad, and thanks to my beloved, but not at the time embarrassing, but again, I haven't paid attention for years, but I have a feeling they're still embarrassing and horrible. They contributed to OJ's breaking the 2,000-yard mark by having a Swiss cheese defense that day and letting him run all over the place for 200 yards. And I think his final, it was exactly 200. His final season total was 2,003 yards for the season, breaking the all-time record. And even though it was done on the road, in Shea Stadium at the home of the Jets, obviously we appreciated a record set, and everyone was pretty much rooting for OJ to break the record. Now, of course, when I say that, now that I think of what OJ is known for now, not a lot of people rooting for OJ anymore. But back when he was running through defenses and running through airports for Hertz TV commercials, people were actually rooting for OJ. Hard to believe now, knowing that now he is a murderer, killed his own wife. Like, it's pretty heinous, and he hasn't done a lot to endear himself to people since then either with his antics. But anyway, that'll do it for Throwback Thursday, December 16th, a Sunday, snowy Sunday afternoon in 1973, 48 years ago today. My dad took me to watch O.J. Simpson break the all-time rushing record and become the first runner in NFL history to go over 2,000 yards in a single season. It was really cool to be there. Those were the days. And that'll do it for Throwback Thursday. No business lesson today, just reminiscing about Child the Best. I guess the one business lesson is invest in your prospects and clients by wining and dining them and getting season tickets to the opera, sports events, theater, whatever your prospects might like. My dad had season tickets to all that kind of stuff because he would take different prospects and clients to different things depending on what they wanted to experience. And that, of course, is the WOW strategy, the first W of the WOW strategy. See, there is a business lesson. It stands for the who. So that's what you're always thinking, not what I would like to do. What would my key client like to do? Then I'm going to get tickets to that, or I'm going to go to that kind of restaurant, or I'm going to go out on a boat, or go skiing, or go to the beach, or it's all about what your client desires, what your client likes, what your client wants. That's how you succeed in business. Not thinking about yourself, thinking about the who, which is who you would like to do business and to continue to do business and to refer more business to you. That'll do it for Throwback Thursday. Catch you back here again tomorrow on Foundation Friday. Over and out. Bye-bye.